module LaTeX Overleaf Online LaTeX Editor. Hi all, so in this video I'm going to show you how to use Overleaf, an online LaTeX editor. Actually, you can use LaTeX online and offline. I prefer using it offline because you can store your files wherever you want, and also you can use it without your internet connection. But for beginners, I think maybe it's better off to start off with online version, as you will see. But later we will switch off to offline version, and in the next videos I will be showing everything in offline version of LaTeX. Okay, so first, to get to online version, you need to write Overleaf in your Google search, and you need to click on the first thing that pops up, and I'm going to log in. So I already have an account, but if you don't have it, it's not that much of a big deal, as you can merge your Google account with Overleaf. Okay, so I'm going to write my credentials to log in there. And as I already mentioned, I don't work in online versions, so that's why here I have 0 out of 0 projects. But we're going to create our first project together. So when you wanna write your first LaTeX document in Overleaf, you can click here on New Project and on Blank Project, and we need to have a project name. For example, we can call it our first LaTeX document. So first LaTeX document, and once you're done, you can click here on Create. Okay, so every time you go create a new project, you will get three windows like we got right now. So here we have structure. So here is just the name of our document where our code is written. Then we have our code here in the middle, and then here on the right we have PDF output. So how does our code looks like in PDF format? Okay, to go from code to PDF, you need to click here on recompile, or you have also a shortcut. Okay, so as you can see, we already have some code here, part of code. And actually in offline version you will not have that. So in offline version you will have just a blank page. So that's why I said that maybe online version is better for beginners. But as I want us to try to create our document from the beginning, I'm going to delete all of that, and we are going to start from the scratch. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so now we want to write a first document. For every document in LaTeX, you need to have a command which starts with document class. And as you can see, Overleaf already assumes what I want to write. So I will click on the first thing here. And I have first square brackets and then the other brackets also. So square brackets means they're optional. So everything you write in them, it's optional. So also you can leave it blank. But for example, if I want my text to be 12 points, to be size of 12 points, I can write that in the first bracket, so I can write 12 points. Okay, and in the second brackets, we're going to write which type of document we want. Most times the type of document which is the most used is article, so we are going to go with that as well. But we can see also the other types. For example, we have Beamer. If you want to write the presentation, you will click on Beamer. But let's say we want article for now. Okay, and that's the bare minimum you need to have before starting to write your document. Okay, so the next command will be begin document. And you need to remember that every beginning in LaTeX also need to have its end. So we also need to have end document. And actually a pretty useful tip is when you write begin in LaTeX, it's very important to write end as well, because you can get an error and you will spend a lot of time looking for an error, but actually it'll be this one. So maybe you will write begin and you will forget to write end of the document. So it's pretty useful to write both of them at the same time. Okay, so in the middle we're going to write our code. Okay, like I said before, if I want to look how my code looks like in PDF, I can click here on recompile. So we can click now on recompile. But as you will see, we'll get an error because we don't have anything between begin document and end document. So let's try to write something and then try to click recompile again. For example, we can write this is our first LaTeX document. Okay. And let's try to click on recompile now. And actually, we did get something now, so we don't have error. Also, here you have download PDF, so once you're done, you can download your document. Okay, I don't know if you maybe noticed that or not, but if you write LaTeX, you will see that in most times LaTeX is written in a specific form, actually in a specific font. So if you want to achieve that, you can just write backslash before LaTeX and after LaTeX word. But you need to make sure that L, T, and X are all capital. If they're not, that will not work. So if you click on recompile now, you will see that we got what we wanted. Okay, so actually this is our first document now. Also, I wanted to say before I end this video that the bare minimum is, like I said before, that you need to have document class before begin document. Every command that you write before begin document, this part of your code before begin document is called preamble. And actually you will have their packages if you want to use them in LaTeX and so on. But we will talk about that a little bit later. Okay, so in the next video we are going to switch to offline version of LaTeX.